Hi, I'm Leslie, and this is my living room. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, and if you hit the little bell next to it, you'll be notified every time I upload. Today is going to be a short, maybe 8 to 10 minute video. I want to hang a shelf in my bar area, and I figured you would want to come along and watch that from beginning to end. So let's go. Okay, as you can see on that side, I have a shelf. It's got a little ladder on it and a towel underneath, and then I've got like bookshelves underneath. Then here I've got a mirror and a just a sideboard that I put together, and I have a lot of my mugs in there. But I want to even out these two spaces, that one over there and this one, and hang a shelf here. So that's what we're going to do. So let's get started. First, I want to measure how tall this one is over here. This one is at, okay, so I'm going to come over here. I make things harder than they need to be. Here. Alright. It's about right there. On that line, there. Okay. So then I want to measure the distance between these two holes, center to center, and actually I want to know what the length is of the shelf, find out what the space length is there, and then do the center to center. So let's see, we have a 23-inch shelf, we have say about 26 inches here. So about 1.5 inches in the blob there, okay. 1.5 inches would be right at this mark, okay. And then from there, this is, well, that doesn't look centered now, does it? Almost 27, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I could put it here. That is, I think this is 19 long. I think it's going to be more. Yeah, of course it is. It's 20.5. So, let's find our 20.5, shall we? Started here. That would take it to here. so exactly 20 and a half. And then we have to make sure it's level. This drives the cat nuts. Okay. Where I put my top. Need to get my level out. I need my top because I need my level. Ah, this level has roller too. Oh. Can use that. Okay, so we can say from here. Ah, look at that. All right, are we? Oh my goodness. For the first time ever, centered. Duh. Wow. That's amazing. Of course, the lines in the wallpaper help. All right. Now, I'm going to use a larger, I'm going to use a larger wall anchor on this because it's going to have to hold some weight. So I know that these blue ones, at least on the package, where is the camera? Lord help me. All right, you see that next to that size difference? Come on, focus. Anyway, this one is larger, it'll hold more. Okay, that's the whole point of all that blurriness. Now I gotta find the right size screw. You seem mighty skinny. There we go. There we go. All right. So, I found my screws. I've placed them in my wall anchors so I don't lose them. Putting them in my tray so that I don't lose them because the kitten loves to knock around things like that. So then I have my drill and my drill bits. I'm just going to use my standard 3/32. This tells you all of the size. I have an extra 1/2 inch from hanging a TV. I have one missing there. But I think you can see it, 3/32. There's 2 of them. Both of them have drywall on them because I use them all the time. Yep, that's what I'm going to start my hole with. They're very small, not very small, but pretty small for this size wall anchor, but I've been known to do them too large, and then you got to put the wall anchor in. It goes behind the wall. I mean, you know what? We're not perfect, but we can figure it out, right? All right. All right, that's in there tight. One way, you have this little button that you push. One way takes your screws out. Push it the other way, your screws go in. This is your torque. If you need more power behind your screw, you turn up your torque. Okay? Apparently I like it on high torque. I'll just keep it there. It works. Alright, now I gotta find my marks. Alright, so I'll start over here. Hopefully y'all can see anything but my booty. And I really don't need the ladder. It's only a few inches taller than me. You've got to be able to see. everything. Anyway, you saw I was kind of moving it around. I was trying to like enlarge that hole just a tad because I know I'm not going to be able to get this thing in. I'm going to have to make it larger. The reason why you use a wall anchor is, you saw when I drilled, I was just able to easily push that drill all the way in. That is because there was not a stud behind there. And you can measure out center 16, which is where the center of one 2x4s, the center of one 2x4 to the center of the next 2x4 in a well-built house should be 16 inches from center to center, thus center 16. They don't do that anymore. I have been all over this house looking for some center 16s and I can't find them. Anyway, yeah, maybe for inspection they've got them all up, but oops, you know, the inspector leaves, you kick a couple out. I don't know. But I do know that since the weather has gotten cold, all I'm hearing are nails popping, and I'm looking all up and down my walls, and they're just popping and popping, and I don't know what is going on. The house is 12 years old. It's not new, so I don't understand why they're popping unless they went back in and re-taped and hammered, nailed the edges of all these walls, which would be a little ridiculous. So I'm just going to take like a little point, hammer them, throw a little spackle over it, sand it down smooth, and put some touch-up paint over it until I do a major painting. And I might just hire someone to do the major painting and let them do a real fixing job so that I don't hear things popping, nails popping. Anyway, so I have this. Don't have my screwdriver out. You have a cross like that in your screw. It's called a Phillips. Most of your screws are going to be a standard size 2 Phillips, just a standard Phillips, okay? It's not that big of a deal. It's okay, you can do it. My niece gave me this little set. It's a little husky set. So I need to use it. I've used it once. But I'm going to use it now. And if you see, this little handy dandy even tells you the size of your Phillips. 1, 2s, what do I have? 2, 3. 2 2s. 2 3s. Something, something. Can you see? Yeah. So, I just take one of my standard 2s, put it in there, then I've got to turn this so it's on screw. Again, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, always. Alright, I'm going to take the screw and screw it into the wall to kind of widen that hole a little bit. I don't know why I do that. It's much easier. And I talked about it being a standard too. Oh, I grabbed the wrong thing. This is not a Phillips. This is one of those star point things. Where is the holder? What did I, oh, right here. Okay. That's fascinating. Oh, I put it in the wrong place, I guess. It's right next to it. It's a Phillips. Okay. Hi, my name is Leslie. I know what I'm talking about. I swear I do. Okay, we got it now. I'm sure I'll speed through this because nobody wants to watch this nonsense. Cat's going to the bathroom again. He's letting everybody know. All right. Fabulous. Getting a little warm in these here parts. So, you see how this has these threads like a screw? Technically, you're supposed to just tap it in and be able to screw them in. Sometimes I get lucky and it works, other times I don't. So I always have a hammer and a screwdriver, except for this time. Edit this part out because I've got to run upstairs to get my stupid hammer. Okay. Alright, so I had to run upstairs to get into my other toolbox because I have one on each level because I'm always hanging shelves and stuff to get my hammer. But I'm going to try screwing it in first. I don't have good luck with that, but we'll try it. We're going to tap, tap, and screw. See if it works. Ugh. See? It broke. Cheap crap. Why? And usually your wood screws have that flat top too. That's how you tell it's a wood screw, because it's got that flat top. That's what I was told. Anyway, this screw's probably too small for this now. But we're going to roll with it. Guys, we're halfway home, folks. And I guess I got to speed it up because my phone cut out a minute ago. You don't need that happening. Everything's okay. I'm okay. No problem. Okay? Okay. Why? Why don't I move the furniture? I'm trying to do stuff like this. I make things more difficult than they need to be. Right? I need a little soda. A little thirsty. Alright. This hole isn't big enough yet. Screwdriver. You still taping? Screwdriver. This thing. So then, take your little screws, which I'm sure are, again, standard 2, and they are. duct taping? Just duct taping. Okay. All right. Moment of truth. Did it really work out the way I thought it did? Let me take a side view. Okay, it's flush. Let me take you back a little so you can see. Oh, sorry. So that you can see. Hopefully you can see. They're different styles, but they're at the same height, I suppose. We'll just have to see. Anyway. Alright, so that's it for hanging the shelf. I also wanted to explain the whole reason behind the wall anchor. It's so that you can put more weight on that screw, because what happens is it goes in like this, but once you put a screw in it, it kind of goes out like that. You know, it fans out and it grabs more space behind that wall, so it takes a lot more to pull it back through that wall. Also, when you want to remove them, don't just yank them because you're going to have a huge hole. What you do is you take a screw, you screw it in a couple of times, just enough to grab it, and pull straight. Don't screw it all the way in because that's going to expand it. You just want to put it in just a little bit to grab it. Pull it straight out. Spackle it up, sand it, you're fine. Nobody knows. Did it all the time in my apartments. All right, so I hope you had a great day. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like. If you're new here, make sure to hit subscribe and the small bell right beside it. That will help you to be notified every time I upload. And I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye.